Imagine you're about to take a big exam. Your heart is racing, your mind is swirling with thoughts, and you can barely focus. How do you reduce the stress? Hello, everyone. I'm Maria. Welcome to our today's lesson. How there I tell about mindfulness and breath scans. This study aims to understand how mindfulness meditation could impact the brain and reduce stress. Let's start. This study investigates how different parts of the brain are associated with specific activities and information processing, known as localization of function. Very early in the study of psychology, researchers thought that there might be meaning behind the shape of a person's skull. Nowadays, psychologists focus on the role of areas within the head. Mindfulness is the state achieved through meditation that aims to increase awareness of the present moment experience. Through mindfulness, a person becomes more aware of their current experience, their physical sensations, as well as their thoughts and feelings. This helps them to enjoy life more by seeing themselves in a kinder, more accepting way. This can help us, for example, to appreciate simple positive experiences such as smells, sounds, or sights, and to notice signs that we are becoming anxious, stressed, or depressed. Mindfulness involves cognitive processes and sensory experience that impact brain function. Early studies used EEG, but now MRI provides more detailed information by measuring brain structures and changes in gray and white matter. Comparative studies suggest differences in brain-gray matter between individuals practicing mindfulness and those who don't, although caution is needed due to potential pre-existing individual differences. Alevel planned their study to overcome the potential problem experienced in earlier cross-sectional studies by using a longitudinal design. The aim was to identify changes in specific brain regions and the whole brain by comparing gray matter concentration before and after mindfulness course. The research method used was a laboratory experiment with a longitudinal design. The experimental design was independent measures, with the independent variable being exposure to an 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction course. The dependent variable was the change in gray matter assessed using MRI scans and responses on questionnaires, measuring 5 mindfulness skills before and after the intervention. The experimental group consisted of 16 participants with a mean age of 38 years. There were originally 18 participants, but 2 males withdrew due to discomfort. The control group had 17 participants with a mean age of 39 years, who had the same eligibility criteria as the experimental group. Opportunity sampling was used. Participants were recruited from individuals already enrolled in MBSR course at University of Massachusetts. They were all physically and psychologically healthy, not on medication, had limited meditation experience, and the same educational level. All received a discounted MBSR course fee as an incentive. For experimental group, MBSR courses consisted of a 2.5-hour session each week for 8 weeks, and a 4-day session in the 6th week. They were treated in mindfulness exercise intended to develop awareness of present moment experiences and a compassionate, non-judgmental view. Homework included a 45-minute daily recording of this exercise to practice at home. Comparison was made between the experimental group and the control group, who had not experienced mindfulness intervention. MRI scans were taken 2 weeks before and after the MBSR course for the experimental group. and with an average gap of 66 days for the control group. Data from MRI scans was analyzed to study regions of interest, like the hippocampus, the bilateral insula, and the whole brain. In addition, all the participants completed questionnaires to measure 5 mindfulness skills, both before and after the intervention. The 5-facet mindfulness questionnaire has 39 items that measure observing, describing, acting with awareness, non-judging, non-reactivity. Each statement had to be answered on a 5-point Likert type scale, and the scores were added. The study was approved by the University of Massachusetts Institutional Review Board, and all participants gave written consent. Finally, participants reported the time they spent over 8 weeks' time on formal homework and the 3 assigned exercises: body scan, yoga, sitting meditation. Let's look at the results. The experimental group spent an average of 22.6 hours on mindfulness homework during the course, approximately 27 minutes per day. There was no significant correlation between time spent on body scans, yoga, and sitting meditation. Participants in the MBS subgroup significantly increased mindfulness scores on 3 sub-skills: acting with awareness, observing, and non-judging. Furthermore, the changes in mindfulness scores of the MBS subgroup were significantly greater on all 3 sub-skills compared to the control group, which was not expected to change at all. In the MBS subgroup, there were positive changes in grammatical concentration in the left hippocampus between pre and post stage, while the control group showed no change. There was no correlation between grammatical change and the amount of homework, or FFMQ scores. Whole brain analysis showed a significant increase in grammatical concentration in 4 clusters for the MBS subgroup: the posterior cingulate cortex, left temporal parietal junction, and 2 parts of the cerebellum. The control group showed some small reductions in grammatical concentration over the study period. The study concluded that the concentration of grammatical increased in regions like the hippocampus, posterior cingulate cortex, left temporal parietal junction, and cerebellum in those who practice an 8-week MBS course. Mindfulness is encouraged not just for stress reduction, but also for potentially helping with sleep and improving physical health. One strength of the study is its longitudinal design, which allowed time for the intervention to have an effect, making the results more reliable. The use of MRI scanners provided objective data, and the high standardization of the exercise and total duration made the study highly replicable. However, the study's sample lacks generalizability as participants were similar in many aspects. Additionally, there is a lack of objectivity in the interpretation of the data, which decreased the internal validity. The study has applications to everyday life, helping people perceive their bodies as a whole and reducing out-of-body experiences. It also contributes to the nature versus nurture debate by showing that nurture through MBSR can affect brain structures and processes, which are typically determined by nature. In conclusion, mindfulness not only changes our experience of life, but also reshapes our brains, offering a path to greater mental health and well-being. By integrating simple practices like those shown here, such as positive thinking, breathing exercise, spending time in nature, and maintaining an open mind, we can all cultivate a more mindful, healthier life. Hope this lesson will be helpful for you. See you next video.